as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with turn on us, so yes.
Sorry about that, guys. We got a little technical difficulty to start with, but welcome to the 166th edition of As the Wheels Turn, the greatest thing happening on a Thursday night here in beautiful Borough Boom and in the country of Belize. We'd like to welcome our viewers.
Good, okay, good. Yeah. Good night, B.
Good night.
Well, you know something, I guess the excitement of the night really, I'm about to put on my mic.
Yes, and we have a lot of stuff going on, obviously in the show tonight. So we apologize to our die-hard loyal viewers for a little late start.
Yes, man.
But we will give you that back at the end of the show. A lot of prizes tonight,
yes,
boys.
7 prizes and beautiful prizes. 70. I mean, just imagine that.
I heard there's more than 7. I just got some sponsorship for 10. I don't know. It's...
Yeah, wait, and so we had to like hurry, because we couldn't do more questions than that, so we hurry.
Combine.
So combine, so the pot get fuller.
Oh, so you get like double prizes now?
Yes, you get double prizes.
Man.
We want to welcome all of fans on this beautiful Thursday. We promise there will be a beautiful show. We have, of course, a very special guest who will be in after we done this first segment. Just before getting to the show, per normal, I like to. We have 2 death announcements to announce. We know the passing of Mr. Patrick Christie. Patrick Christie was involved in cycling a lot too, so people don't really know, but Patrick was a big part of cycling, and he hang out about his past cyclists, and so we want to send condolences to the whole Christie family.
Yeah, Andrew, I actually had a chance to meet Patrick. I don't know him very well, I wouldn't say that, but I definitely had a chance to meet him and talk a little bit to him. He was definitely a fan, of D-Wade and the show and stuff like that. So it was great talking to him. And when I learned about his passing, it was very sad, that somebody I actually knew. And he seems like a very genuine guy. Based on the overwhelming response to his passing, I'm sure he was a fantastic person, a great family member and friend, very close friend to one of our cyclists, Mr. Warren Cowie, and also Bunas Mejia, very good friends of them as well. So he's going to be dearly missed by all his friends, the ones in the cycling community as well. So. Condolences goes out to his entire family, Andrew.
Yeah, and also my cousin passed away, I think earlier this morning. Her name is Margaret Faber. Lipa Faber's Road. Yeah, she passed.
Oh
away.
wow!
Yeah. So,
condolences.
Condolences to the entire Faber family now. Yeah. With that said, we'll move on to birthdays. Let me move on to anniversaries. I have happy anniversary to Miss Ethel and Tony Jenkins. They will celebrate their 31st wedding anniversary. I want to big up Miss Ethel Jenkins, and they are big fan of the show, of all the streaming days. So I want to big them up.
Excellent.
Then move on to the birthday greetings. I have happy birthday greetings to Carrie Caro, a cyclist. a big fan of hers too. We have Clifford Lewis out in California, I think he lives.
Cliff Lewis? Okay.
Cliff Lewis, yeah.
Yeah.
We have Jamela Gladden celebrated her birthday. Aaron Pope celebrated birthday. We have Miss Julie Banner. I think that's the mother of Miss June, your cousin.
Yes.
And then you have
well, Julia Banner, my mother-in-law, and June's mom.
okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, June and Tracy.
Okay, all right, good. And then we have your brother, what's his name again?
Ewart
Wade celebrating birthday today. I mean,
well, it's today.
It's today. Okay, so that's well.
Ewart is today. Correct.
All right, good. So, yep. So that's the birthday greetings.
And I have a few more here as well. We have Carrie Stone. Carrie Stone's birthday. We know Carrie as a cyclist as well and a weekend warrior. His birthday was 2 days ago, January 28th. My brother-in-law, Kenrick Banner, he was the 27th of this month. Lots of January birthdays. We have Elwin Humes.
Okay.
Did you mention that already?
No, I never said.
Elwin was on the 27th.
Okay.
And I think those are our birthday greetings. Oh, Mr. Peter Morgan.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a dad. That's a dad.
That's the dad. Peter Morgan, that's the dad of Brandon. January 28th. Happy birthday to you, sir. That's all I got.
All right. And folks, Judge Abraham Sr. is tuning in the man looking tonight. So big up yourself, Miss Vic and Judge. This weekend and have a barbecue fundraiser, and then Sunday they have a race too.
Yes.
So after the race we go to the family house and give the token to Miss Vic and George so can assist him with medical bills.
Excellent.
Yeah. Folks, we know tonight that Kevin Logan, Oswald Bowman, and Mr. Godwin Terry put money towards tickets, so that's why I tell you the prizes will be awesome. Big up yourself, Kevin Logan. Delicious food.
As always, thank you.
As always. And I want to big up Channel 5. Boy, Channel 5, stop in Saturday and do the store for me. So big up yourself, Channel 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Andrew, it was nice to see that. It was nice to see that, and see that the mainstream media is kind of picking up and recognizing your contribution to this, to the sport of cycling, which you love dearly, and you're passionate about it. So I was glad to see that recognition on your behalf, because I know for sure, your humility wouldn't allow you to. You get out there and praise yourself. Yeah. So it's great that other people recognize your, just your contribution. Yeah, Mr. Paul Lopez called me Saturday morning. He said, "Man, Andrew," he said, "I know that late notice." He said, "But can I come and have a little interview with you? A little story." He said, "That's something you want a long time." But of course, big up Channel 5 and, to all the lovely messages and calls I got. So thank you guys, we love the sport and we go the extra mile. So of course, I think we had two races. We had the guns race or the Sunday race, right? Because normally, you don't call it Thursday race anymore, you call it weekly race. So you could fall upon any weekday between Thursday and Sunday. So this is the 180 non-stop. Yes. So we had the 179th though, which was done on a Sunday. And that was a fantastic race. So when it's on the weekend, he will extend the route a little bit. Okay. So we started at Old Belize, went to Data Pro just before the boom cut off the Northern Highway Junction. We flip around and we reverse that route and finish at Old Belize. In that race, they had about close to 40 riders that started that race, and when the dust settled. From an initial breakaway, the overall winner was Big Sam Vicio,
George, you can put them pictures.
newly acquired rider by Team Santinos. So it
Yeah,
was
they're
good.
right. Yeah.
It was good to see. It was good to see Team Santinos, making its name and forces felt in the A category. Second place went to Brandon Catus, riding for Valvoline, and third place overall was no other than the guy they call Mr. Top 10 and a very talented young cyclist, Darian Anderson. Rounding off the top 5 was fourth, D. Wade, riding with BZ Boys, and Philip Leslie, riding for SPD. So those were your overall top 5. As well as claiming the fourth place overall, D. Wade was also the first B rider, who was the only B rider in that initial break. Followed by second place was Warren Coe, riding for Team Santinos, and third place was Daniel Cano. Good to see Daniel Cano riding strong and getting there on the podium. So Team Santinos was well represented. Even the chief himself, the boss, picking up the first 60 plus rider. So they were all over the podium on Sunday. Great job, guys.
We had 2 young ladies.
We had two female riders.
Irene Baki and
Liane
Choto. But the position on the picture they show that Liane Choto first and then Liane.
Okay.
That's the way, at least how I see the picture took.
If that's the case, then that's what happened. I believe. I believe that's what it was.
Congrats to all the winners of that.
So nice job there, guys.
Then we had a race down.
Well done.
Then we
And
had a bigger race.
yeah. And then you had after that race, you had the Griga race. Was what day was that?
That was Sunday. The
Sunday as
26th,
well.
yeah. So that's
Okay.
a bigger race. So in first place we had Shankad, second Hollister Baptist, third Jamal Murray, and fourth place I've got a young man named Jones, I believe.
Jaleel Jones.
Jaleel Jones, yeah.
Yeah. They only had the elite category, no?
Yeah, I believe so. I
Okay.
believe so.
Good. Excellent.
So that's the.
So that was a race that Jamal Murray and crew put together. So it was nice to see other races happening in different areas and different terrains. So nice job, guys. Keep up the great work.
Oh, so Irene and came in together.
So someone had to win, though. Who was first? Who crossed the line first, Irene?
Yeah, Irene, you have to tell who crossed the line first. Yeah, and then
we delayed.
yeah,
So
okay, all right.
Yeah. Excellent. And then the next race on the calendar was this morning.
This morning, Gunsters race.
Yes, the weekly Gunsters race this morning was a beautiful event. Started out in beautiful weather, but ended with ruction and destruction on the tarmac. I'm gonna steal your words there a little bit. So I was watching the replay. I didn't race this morning. It wasn't in my schedule, but it was a fantastic race. A few guys was in the break, and right at the turn, we had Jaiven Gonzalez, who broke away for the second station prize at the bridge. And it was closely followed by Gorian Gabriel. Jaiven claimed that station prize, Jaiven riding for G Flow, and him and Gorian rotated the pace all the way to the finish, opening up a mint plus gap on the next closest rider, which was Byron Pope, and after that the peloton. But I believe Jaiven went on to claim the other station prizes and also the victory. So great win by Jaiven Gonzalez from G Flow in a dominant performance over the field. Second was Gorian Gabriel riding for Anthony Mahler, Digi Alliance, and third place was Byron Pope, the always consistent Byron Pope, also riding for Anthony Mahler, Digi Alliance. Those guys are very consistent, Andrew. Since the new sponsorship,
Yep.
the Anthony Mahler Digi Alliance has been making quite a stir in some of these smaller races. And it's good to see, because like I had said, they just need just needed the extra firepower because they had a good nucleus in Baron Pope and Carlton Robinson. Now with the addition of Gorian Gabriel, there's Rosado. Tyreek, which is a great addition as well. I wasn't impressed with Tyreek's riding this morning. Tyreek, if you're listening, you need to focus in these races. You need to stop worrying about what's going on, and you need to execute your plan. I know you're on a great team with a great leader and great sponsorship, and those guys are expecting big things from you. So leave that chatter and stuff till after the race or before the race. During the race, you need to be focused, and you got to make sure that you're with the front guys. And that's coming from myself. It's a good place because I know you. I train with you a lot. I ride with you a lot. I race with you a lot. And I know you have the talent, and I believe in you. You remember I said you're a top 10 contender in any big race, right? We need to see those. We need to see those results. I think what's holding you back is I think you let the race and the activity within the race get you a little bit. Talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, well, I always mentioned I said Tariq, he tends to look back and make whatever happened on the highway get a nice skin.
Yeah.
And I tell her, stay away from that.
Yeah, and we're not picking on Tyreek because we like Tyreek, we like Harry, and we like the team, right? And they're doing great things. But he is going to be one of those guys that could be what difference maker within that team to take some pressure off of Carlton.
Well, I want to tell you, why the man get new machine. Yes, I think 3 new machine come in.
Wow.
At least I set up a Tariq one today.
Oh, nice.
BMC.
Nice.
Yeah, I think.
BMC.
So let's tell me the list because we're missing for it.
Okay, excellent.
9 and 10.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Leslie. Yeah.
Very good, but yeah, again, like I said, the Anthony Mahler Digi Alliance team were definitely look for those guys in these classics that are coming up, starting with the Valentine's classic. I think their races will be more of the Belmont Classic. The Alfred Parks race will be good as well for Anthony Mahler Digi Alliance, and also cross country. They should represent well. As we quite remember, quite a fantastic performance by Carlton Robinson, 5th place last year. So that can only be built upon. And then, of course, there's Baron Pope with a 3rd place finish. So the experience is definitely there in these big races. So again, with Gorian and Tyreek added and Fernando Rosado, I think they definitely have a team to compete with the G Flows and Oscar and his team. So that should be exciting. So guys, wish you guys all the best. Again, great race today in the B category or the A category. First off, first place in the A category. George, you want to put up those pictures? So the first place went to Darian Anderson, and second A was, let's go back to that A. Second A, first A Darian, second A Philip Leslie, and third A was no other than Charles Leslie. Charles, another guy who I'm going to send a message out to. I know he's listening. He also has to just ride and stop worrying about the intricacies of the race. Like, you just have to ride your bike, you train, you prepare well, and you ride, you identify the guys who can win the race and be close to those guys, right? Charles is a young guy. All these young guys I expect to be more competitive and to be pushing the pace and get where they need to go instead of freewheeling, watching, worrying about what other guys are doing. You got to have your own agenda and you got to move on that agenda. So Charles, if you're listening, prepare and then you perform. That's what it's about. Prepare, perform. You have it. You have the talent, I believe. You have the strength. Just stop worrying about all the extra stuff and be where you need to be. We already know who the guys are that are winning these races and who are on the podium. For example, in a previous episode, I mentioned Jiven. Every race, Jiven come to race. Every race, he's on the podium, 1, 2, or 3. Right?
True.
Every race. So what that tells me, if I want to be up there, I'd have to follow him, right?
Exactly.
It makes sense? It makes too much sense.
I said, boy, Jiven, man, for stay close to because he'll make podium.
Right.
So if you make podium, I stay along with that.
And whoever is following Jiven, you follow them. It's that easy. It's really that easy. But in order to do that, you have to prepare yourself.
Yeah,
Right?
some people say easier said than done, though.
Well, like, you have to prepare. You know, it's like in these races. A lot of times, Donis, if you watch these races with me being the B rider, usually my win is secured. I mean, well, as soon as the race starts, because I'm riding up front and I'm being in the front group, and the other Bs are behind me. But that's the thing, right? If I want to be winning that category, I have to go with the guys who are going to win the race, correct?
Yeah.
So when guys like Henry Moreira moves, when guys like Bob moves, Smoke move, Philip Leslie,
Time for book out.
I have to be up there. So it's the same thing with you guys that are young and having the ambition, right? Like I said, I'm gonna push this out there to Charlie and Nigel. You guys, you know, I'm rooting for you to do well, but you have to follow the guys who are on the podium every week. You know, if I was riding that race this morning, the guys who I'd be following would be Jaiven, Baby Chav, Byron Pope, Goran Gabriel, and Carlton Robinson. Those guys will definitely be, right? Perhaps not all of them, but if you're watching those and following, you will be there, right? I mean, but in order to do that, you'll have to prepare in order to perform. You can't just show up and not prepare, not have legs, because you won't be able to carry that task out.
Yeah, someone say it starts so hard, then you pop off like the first mile.
Well, those guys are not prepared. If you're saying the race is too fast in Belize, because really and truly, speed is speed, right? Once you're in the condition, the speed is the speed. You have to ride the speed. Now the difference will be if there's a lot of attacks, because from 20 to 30 constantly, that's a different story, right? But if it's a constant high speed, it can only be that fast. We're never riding 40 miles an hour. We might be riding between 30 to 35, right? And if you're in great condition, you should be able to hold that steady. So if you're saying it's too fast, you're not prepared. That just means that you have to do a little bit more work, right? I'm passionate about that, you know, and I could go on about that, Donis, but the thing is that I don't like making excuses, right? The race is, you should never say a race is too fast. The race can be hard with the elements and the style of racing, but the speed is the speed, right? And you have to be able to do the speed. If you're not able to do the speed, then you're not prepared to be in that race.
Yeah.
Go do the work and then come back and race how you need to race. So, but great performance in the B category, riding for his fallen brother. None other than Warren Cowie. And he dedicated his victory in the B category. He dedicated his victory in the B category to Patrick Christie.
Okay.
And second in that category was Greville Young. And I believe Palace Joseph was third. They didn't have that listed there, but I believe Fitzgerald Joseph was third. So congratulations to all you guys.
And then the junior too. You had the junior.
Oh, the juniors, yes.
You had Ahmad Charrington and Jaheim Lewis.
Excellent.
But I think Jaheim went home, so his dad stood in for him.
So we had Ahmad. Is that Ahmad or?
Ahmad Charrington. That's Ahmad Charrington, yeah.
And what about Devin Major?
I know Devin Major there.
Okay, because Devin was in the break.
So that's it for the racing. This coming up weekend, like we said, we have Sunday. Sunday we have the weekend warriors race, right? That where Mr.
This Sunday, it's a weekend warrior race done by Troy Gabb, chairman and team, in support of Mr. George Abraham. You know, who we're rooting for. George is he's a fighter. He's gonna recover. It's just a slow process, and he needs, obviously whatever financial help and moral support that he can get. During these difficult times, we kind of miss seeing George out there, and more importantly, hearing him.
Right. Yeah.
So we're pulling for you, George. And it's a nice gesture by the Weekend Warrior Cycling Club.
And then I just have to give this little news. Mr. Oswald Bowman, they have the pre-cross country cycling extravaganza meet and greet, right? And he said all cyclists that register to take part in the 2025 cross country and attend the event the 13th of April 2025 pre-cross country celebration at Birdsall, and mingle with fans from 6 p.m. They serve free food, free dinner Main course on B, spinach, lasagna, meat lasagna, Caesar salad, garlic bread. And you get your drinks, punch of watermelon, coconut water infused with passion fruit. You get a bottle of water, and you get dessert, pound cake.
But this is only for people that are registered.
Registered there, yep, that's what I said for
So
example.
whoever is registered to ride the cross country,
That's what I say, yeah.
can come on and get
So,
free lunch.
yes, man. So big up yourself
Thanks
as well.
Mr. Bowman for doing that.
So, I know Mr. Guns have a race next weekend, but we'll get details and we'll share that next week. We'll share it in next week's.
So is the date set for the guns? The guns.
Well, I think it said the 9th of February, but I don't
is
get
it the
full
9th?
detail. I think it mentioned 9th of February, so we'll get more details.
Okay.
And then we'll pass it on next week.
All right. So it's gonna be Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, do you want to think we'll take a short break and then we'll bring on a special guest?
Let's do that.
Yes, so folks, we'll take a short break and we'll return, bring on a special guest.
This is the Soul Fire Production. Soul Fire Production. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with her donor. So yes. I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with her donor. So yes.
Welcome back. Almost catch me just now. Come on, almost catch me. Well, dear, we feel big and mighty when we have special guests like in our studios.
Well, especially the person that's here tonight.
That's what I said.
It's actually an honor for me to be sitting next to her. She is known for her fantastic comments on the live streams, her support for the cycling community, and definitely her support for all the races. I think Ms. Rita is among few people that actually contributes to everything cycling, I believe. For that, I'd like to thank you and welcome you to the show tonight.
Thanks, guys. Nice to be here tonight. Zadi. Well, I'm here, obviously, to talk about this year's Catch the Bull for Me race. But before we get into the discussion, I think we want to do some
giveaways
Well,
because
spice up the thing, right?
yes, we have to do some giveaways. Here,
I
why?
understand you got a lot of gifts and cash to give away or prizes. So we want to start with two questions related to the race. No?
And
the
then
prize.
the prize are three barbecue each, right? Yeah, each one has 3 barbecue.
Okay.
For 3 So whoever win it, there'll be a package with 3 barbecue.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
And The first question is, what edition of the Catch the Bull race is it this year, and what is the route?
Get the bell ready.
So, the route they have to name the significant ones we got on this answer, right?
Yes, the three, yeah.
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 The elite.
Like for the
The
elite,
elite
for the
version
elite
of the
version.
race.
The elite version. The elite version.
And then, yeah, one answer.
Yeah, one answer, please. One
They should
answer.
put just, they should just put the amount, that's it. This one also, it could work, I believe, you know, that's it. They should move, I think, still over that.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. Ring the bell.
About time you win something, I don't win a long time. I don't Aaron the win from that family there.
The barbecues are for one for Kevin Logan, one for Mr. Oswald Bowman, and one for Ketchibul, right?
Foundation,
Yeah,
yes.
Foundation.
I don't think I'll screenshot that, so.
So
Okay, the next question. This is the third edition of the race. So, who were the first two winners of the Catch the Bull race? Name the first two winners. Should I ask them for the time?
I win 3 barbecue again.
They might zoom in. Screenshot and zoom in.
Yeah.
Oh, an easy question. though. See? Yeah. Another one?
I'm not certain.
Yeah, and again, then 3 barbecue, Kevin Logan, Oswald Bowman, and the Alfred Parks Foundation. Folks, remember, once you win it, you just show up Saturday morning, the Constitution Park, your name on the dome, because they don't really give physical ticket. So you show your name on the dome. So I think Ahmad won one last week, so Ahmad have 4 barbecue collect, so Ahmad big. Tishibu the same thing, you just show up, your name will be Miss Vicky, the watch the show too, so she write down your name, we have your name. It will be at the Constitution Park. Just show up and get your barbecues.
So
That's
that's
all
all right now?
Right, so we could talk about the race now and then we give away. We have 5 more prizes to give away. And somebody will win one pie tonight and 3 barbecues that are a big prize. One lemon pie. And we want to big up Miss Robin Miller. Some sweets.
Yes, yes, folks. So, like I said, this is the third edition, and we have been working diligently to, as Mena say, have the third one being a charm.
All right, in a lingo.
Yeah, in his little jingle. So, we've been soliciting our prizes. We're still open to prizes, especially for the women and the youth categories. So anybody willing or wanting to donate prizes, you can reach me, Mr. Donis, D-Wade, Miss Debbie. Anybody reach out and you can tell us what or where you want your prize donated.
2 persons reached out to me. Miss Ethel Jenkins. He said by the 7th of February, I'll give you the details, but he want a prize, give him Rolling Creek. I think in memory of his mom, right? And then the children of the family will reach out. The children of the family will reach out to you. So they have the 2 persons there.
So this year I'm really excited about this year. The elite prizes have been rolling in. I didn't really want to give away exactly what the prizes are, but I can tell you guys that the first place winner of this year's race is looking at something well up to about $7,000 in prizes.
The first place winner.
Yes.
$7,000.
Yes, the first place
I'm-
winner.
I'm coming out of retirement just to try. I probably have one in
I'm
1,000%.
shocked myself, but
Yeah, I'm coming out of 7,000.
yes.
Wow.
Man,
Is that all cash prize or is
No,
that
that's
cash plus?
cash. They have
Sometimes.
cash. Right now, it's up to $2,000 in cash.
Cash and items.
It's a round trip ticket to the US.
Wow.
We have a 2-night resort stay at,
We have to rank on that, man. 7,000. That's way beyond cross-country.
at that fee.
That's the
a
biggest.
value of over $4,000, and we have I think it's a 3-day vehicle rental to go along with that resort stay.
Wow.
So
wow.
I'm excited about that. Second place, we've taken up to $1,500. Third place is at $1,000. Fourth place is 7, and then it goes 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 up to 10th place for the elite categories. The categories are the Elite Open, Masters, and Masters, help me out, you wait, 4, 5?
So we're 40 plus?
So
40 plus, 50
we have
plus?
two categories. So you have the 40 plus and the 50 plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good, perfect.
And they take off from Cotton Tree, Santa Elena, finishing off at Leslie's. The women elite, junior males, they will leave from the usual spot, Roaring Creek,
Yes.
to Belize City. The only difference in this year's race is that the women junior and youth, both male and female, will be riding from La Democracia. So we won't be doing the Rockville.
Okay.
All those 3 categories will ride from La Democracia.
Excellent. Quick question on the Masters. So the Masters are going to be riding with the elite.
Yes.
So the 40 and 50 plus Masters riding with elites. Do we know how many prizes in those other two categories yet?
So those will be 5 deep
Okay.
for,
5,
for
40
both
plus, 5, 50 plus.
for both categories. Yeah.
Excellent. And can a master
No double
rider,
dipping.
no double dipping,
No double dipping.
not even in the top 10?
We want everybody to get a little
Sure.
something.
Yes, sounds good. Fair enough.
Station prizes, as per usual, we are right now looking at about 40 station prizes. So as per usual, so it's about an average about 1 station prize every 2 miles.
Oh.
95 miles. So yeah.
You know your cars? Your cars ruction and destruction?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I do it, I think for me, all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Masters, I give the Masters prizes for right now. The juniors and the youths, as per usual, you know, our policy is
Education.
working towards education. So those prizes remain the same. First and second place for the juniors, they get the 1-year high school scholarship along with a laptop. And we will be giving the other riders some consolation prizes. We want everybody to go home with something, you know, just for lining up. So that's where we are with that. The youth category, the first place, male and female, will be getting the 1-year scholarship and the laptop as well, and the consolation prizes for everybody else that lines up. Masters, where is the Masters prize? Try get the way out of retirement for true.
All right.
My Masters is okay. Yeah. So for now they're at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Resort stays for first and second place, and trophies. That is for both the Masters categories. This year we have the the Alfred Parks Award, and this year we're doing a little twist to that. Previously, we were granting the winner of that award a 1-month stay to the U.S. Due to little issues with getting people to host, we decided to change it up a bit. So, collaborating with the Cycling Federation, we have decided that the winner of this award will actually get to accompany the national team on one of their international races, just to get that experience and, you know, to give them a little bit of motivation as to, you know, what they can achieve in cycling if they follow through. So, like I said, we're collaborating with the Federation and the Ministry of Youth and Sports to do that this year. So right now the committee is doing the nomination process, and come race day we will pick the winner of, well, we will announce the winner of that award.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, like I said, anybody who wants to donate any prizes to any specific categories, we are open to that. Reach out to any one of us, and let's make this one, blown to smithereens.
So, Ms. Ritz, you will definitely back the Thursday before, because then you'll give all the final prizes and station prizes,
Yes,
right? Yeah.
the final prizes. We're not done yet. We want to make this thing bigger and better, and I'm happy to say that it is growing, and I'm thankful to the committee, to everybody out there donating. I won't be calling out the donors' names tonight because it's a lot. It's a long list. I'll be doing that when we come back on the show the week of the race. So, yes, folks.
Fantastic, and we'd like to thank, and I know that this is not an event of this magnitude. It's not just one person. Obviously, you are the kind of the face. Like Scully said, you are the
Queen.
queen of Belizean cycling. But is there any other people that you'd like to personally shout out on the show who have been instrumental so far in helping you with the planning?
You guys, Donis, D-Wade, Miss Debbie, the committee members, Ashton Clothing, Eckert and Carol Phillips, Lincoln Phillips, Godwin Terry, Kevin Logan. You don't like to call your name, but we call your name.
Thank you, Ruben.
I am the face here, but it's an entire committee. Most of them are out of country, so I am the face here in Belize getting the work done here, but it's not me alone. So I want to thank everybody for putting in the work. It may seem like it's not a lot, but these races are, and they do take a lot out of you. The first race was the hardest, and it gets easier with time, but it's still a lot of work trying to come up with the prizes and soliciting the prizes. But we do it for the love of the sport and to support the cyclists and to keep cycling alive, as Donis always says, and to, you know, to help it to grow some more. So I'm excited for February 23rd. Again, I will put me, you know, I'm gonna wash your clothes, I'm gonna wash your dishes, I'm gonna line up on the roadside and enjoy a nice, beautiful race.
You know, Andrew and Ms. Rita, with the way this race is building over the years. It's only the third edition of it, and then with this beautiful trophy as well, commemorating all the winners in the future. I can see this being really, really big and one of the big staple races for the year.
Well, I was just about to say that I believe some cyclists will make this be, you know, cross country just be the race where you prepare for. I think some cyclists say, listen to me, with the kind of prizes there, with that kind of prestige where you're coming out, I believe I'll make the Alfred Parks be my main event where I want to take part, work towards winning, because I mean, the Enterprise are crazy. Your name put up on a beautiful trophy.
It's about
that-
the trophy.
Yeah. Tell us that trophy to help me for hold up else than half.
Only the cup we could hold up.
Only cup, yeah, only cup, because the base, we as much as we.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, again, February 23rd, before you know it, you know,
Right,
3 weeks.
Right, that's true, that's
3 weeks, you got about 2.5 weeks of preparation.
Registration is open already. It's $35 for local riders and $70 is for any foreign registration. So you guys can do that. That's inclusive of $30 per race radio. Like I said, you guys, it's online.
Excellent, excellent. And then the registration will be done through, is there a link, or do you have just directly through you guys, like a bank account? How you registering?
The account, Mr. Don is aware of the account number?
Oh,
10.
Oh.
And then they do it online and upload their receipt thingy.
Okay. Is it just like through the federation? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. We're familiar with that
You say
process.
Ms. Debson? You say, okay, so it's Heritage Bank. Easy number to remember. Heritage 1040.
So I think what typically happens, Ms. Reed, is that Leticia will send out the technical guide for the race, and then within that, we'll have the actual banking information, and also like Ms. Reed said, we'll be able to upload the receipt
Right.
for your registration. So guys, early registration is definitely encouraged.
Yes.
And again, there's $35 for the registration for the cyclist, and then team radio would be $30.
$30.
Foreign cyclists, $70,
70.
plus the team radio as well. Excellent. And then talk a little bit, Ms. Reed, about foreign riders. Who did you get invitations out? Have you gotten any requests yet from any?
That will be done through the federation.
Okay.
Ms. Leticia will be sending out our flyer and sending out the invitation. So I guess we won't know about who registered until she gives us that feedback.
And are we, for the criteria, are we doing similar to like the Federation does then? Okay, good. So, no professional riders and also limit per team.
Okay.
So whatever the Federation's rule and regulations
That's
are.
what we will go by.
All right, perfect. And I think last year, Guatemalans competed.
Yes, and they got bonus. They blew the race to smithereens.
Yes.
The record was broken by 13 minutes.
Yes, but we won.
What's the exact?
But we still won, right?
Oscar did it in 3.
Yeah, 4:01:11
4:01.
was Oscar, and then Javin was 3:10 or 3:15. 3:15:53 looks like.
3:15.
Yeah.
That would be more.
No,
than-
3:45. Sorry.
Yes.
3:45. 3:45.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
And
3:45.
I believe that the inclusion of the Guatemalans and they
Yeah, it was a.
They step on the level.
yes, they step up the level of that race big time. So
Well, we hope they come back.
yes.
We hope some guys from our border towns, Mexico, from across the border, come as well.
I'm sure they will. It's
Maybe Luis Lopez will come for revenge.
Jackie wants the
Yeah, you want to
boogeyman.
move on and play.
The boogeyman is well.
I
Has he recovered?
I believe he probably recovered. I think when he's in price when he give away the boogeyman might want to come for true. I have to check with the agents, you know.
I'm sure John is watching. John usually watches
Yes,
the
John
show.
usually
So,
watches.
John, if you're watching or catch the a replay of the show,
Your
Belizean-
presence is requested.
Yes.
the Belizean public wants to race against you. It seems, or the Belizean cyclist wants to race against you, and the public wants to see you race.
Yeah.
And I think you have something to maybe take care of from the last race as well. So that might be a little motivation. But yeah, you're welcome.
We should be having T-shirts by next week.
Okay.
Kind of behind time with the T-shirts, but we should be having T-shirts available at Bike shop.
This are the
We're trying to get shirts like this. This one was made especially for me.
all right. So we a few years ago, action off the shirt and we could get good money off it.
Lord.
You know, so I hold mine. I love when people see me. Really, what do you mean by catching bull? I say it's a bike race, right? And some foreigner saw me wearing it and asked me, "What is it?" And we tell them, "It's a bike race. You can go and watch it on the page." And they say, "Wow."
So are we doing a bull again?
Yes.
Okay.
Bull
Yeah,
have
no, catch
bull
the
have
bullet
to name
without a bull.
Bull,
Same
yeah.
place?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Same place.
So you already secured your bull?
Same place. Well, yes. Well, Jerome, yeah.
Jerome?
He don't know that he will.
Okay. Good. I just want to make sure it's coming from the Wade farm.
All right.
Okay.
That was my shameless solicitation.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
Good.
folks.
Perfect.
So cyclists prepare themselves because no concern on in a chip. Well, I know a lot of the guys in the train hard because I hear the little secrets. Bike shop, anyway, barber shop, bike shop. Where part the woman I go? Boutique? No, but wait. Salon. Right. Then where Ali. The
I
top
have to
and
give
go.
this one your links.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Some teams they train crazy. Some man take off Wednesday for go train early. They don't take off Wednesdays. And you know what I love about this area too? The teams then train up, and that make it be exciting. And especially with the foreign competition, as soon as we get names of foreign competitions, we want a name so we know what the boys are up against. But it definitely be a massive event, an exciting event that you don't want to miss. So please, Father Links, tell your friends there, tune in. The race will be on fire. So
Yes.
And did you guys have a live stream already for this event?
Live streamer extraordinaire.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Mr. D would be covering the elite portion of the race. Again, we're going to be asking Mr. Guns to do the elite women and junior males, and then we have asked Miss Karen to cover the youth.
Oh, so you'll have
Portion.
coverage for all three.
All three of the
Perfect.
races.
Thank
So
you.
make sure
Thank
to have
you very
like
much.
3 devices.
Mhm.
Sounds
Three
good.
devices.
No one's being left out.
No one left out.
This
No one
year,
left out.
not this year. We don't want to
Yeah.
compete. What I like about this year's race, or this year in particular, the amount of attention that is being given to our women cyclists. All those people, pushing those races for the female and encouraging the growth of that section or that category as well. It's amazing. People have been calling and wanting to donate specifically
Beautiful. Right.
to that category, and it's amazing. Looking at what's her name, Norma, coming back out of retirement and having fun.
You know, Norma did contact me, and Norma want to sponsor a race for like real beginners, young ladies, and she want to say I get more young
And I guess
details.
that me if it talk to them, because
He said they are going to ride on beach cruiser, but here what I think I hope I don't spill the beans, but she want to give away a bicycle. She can give away a racing bike as the first prize. But he say explain to me more details. So Nama, I hope I know they jumped the gun, but she did have a conversation, and he say come in studios to talk about the event. When they have the
Beautiful.
opportunity. So big up yourself, Nama.
yes, big up.
No, you're not able for that well, Chris.
Other than levels.
Yeah, we're at levels there.
It'll
Get your 3 device.
There'll be 3 different individual live streaming.
Get your 3 device. Yes, well, folks, we're ready for more.
Yeah, so we can move on to some more.
And Andrea and Rita, one correction from the last time we presented the trophy. So the cup was actually in possession by Alfred's friend, good friend, not his
Oh.
daughter. I said his daughter.
Okay.
So I just kind of want to make that correction. Eckert corrected that information for me. And whoever wins this cup, it's special, since it commemorates all of Alfred's victories over the years. Huh? Excellent. Be an exciting day.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
George, I think we are left, the prize we are left for the last one, that the one from Miss Robin Miller, where to get the pie, and we add on 3 barbecue onto that, so that will be the biggest prize of the night.
But we only give away
2 so far.
2 so far. So
We got 5 more.
okay. So the ones I got so far for then to when they win, can we never get that chance right now?
All with 3 barbecue.
Three
Barbecue.
barbecue.
Okay.
Yeah. So everybody that win 3 barbecue, only the prize where Miss Robin Miller give and be one of the famous lemon pie along with 3 barbecue, so that person will come up. And of course, we want to big up people that give them beautiful prize. Of course, Mr. Kevin Logan, Mr. Oswald Bowman, the Alfred Parks Foundation, and Miss Robin Miller. So you want, which one of the questions? I did the number 1, the first question. All right, so here goes, folks. So put on their thinking caps. You could win barbecue, but remember, when you win, you have to give me one on the barbecue, though.
All right, gotcha.
How did Alfred Parks place in the cross-country race where Jeffrey O'Brien's record was broken? What year was it? So this is another 2-part question. What was Alfred's place in the cross-country when Jeffrey O'Brien's record was broken? And what year was it?
I remember that year, eh? So now 2-part question, folks.
2 part.
2 part.
Put one answer.
You can't put one, you have to put that down 2 parts. So, and you win 3 delicious barbecue. Pick it up Sunday at Constitution Park. And you know what? I want it there live too. So when people come, go winner. Mr.
Henry
Linares.
Linares.
Man, I go win too. I think he win a barbecue last week too. So he have
A whole family
Second
meal.
is
a whole family
1977.
meal. That's correct, Mr. Linares. But I
Who
think
broke the record in 1977?
the holiday.
Henry?
You have to be Henry. Henry
got that one. All right.
So
Parks holiday.
man must have come for kayo ko conduct barbecues.
Next question.
We're gonna ring the bell.
Oh yes,
Yes.
ring the bell.
Okay,
Ring
Okay.
the bell.
Ring the bell.
All right.
Alfred Parks took the lead alone in the 1979 cross-country race on the way to San Ignacio, and he was never caught. Name the village where he won his first uncontested station prize.
You have to read that again, Miss Reeds.
Alfred Parks took the lead alone in the 1979 cross-country race on his way to San Ignacio, and he was never caught. Name the village where he won his first uncontested station prize.
Tricky
I
question.
want to trick you for you.
Not the breakaway. The first uncontested station prize.
So say I just learned something.
Yeah. Mr. Elson, let's start.
Yes. I understand we look like you have a whole library in the back of your thing. You got a winner already?
That's it.
Devin Means
Good
at
job.
Georgeville.
Georgeville is the correct answer.
Nice.
So
well
David,
done.
remember your name was put down. You just shop for your 3 barbecues. Just say.
Wow, 3.
Yeah, you win
Yes,
3. Everybody win 3.
three.
You just shop the Constitution Park Saturday. Pick up a prize. I don't know they're live, so I can't go. Nobody can go and say I David Major. I know who the David Major. And they'll probably say a few words. All right.
Next question. Who was leading the 1979 cross-country race when Alfred Parks ran him down and took over the lead?
Yeah, remember that guy there?
Who was leading the 1979 cross-country race when Alfred Parks run him down and took over the lead?
You made that, right? Cross-country.
Which year?
79.
No.
Yeah.
It was my first year.
Ah.
Yeah, but I'm a
He
distant
made the prime
part.
up. He made the prime up.
I mean, that's like you. I guess you. On a solo, you
I
know.
don't know why I pulled me away.
Enough to me once. Enough to me.
Sure,
to
somebody else got this.
Well.
No.
Nobody saw the name. Nobody saw the name there.
First name good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody said the name.
You know,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, I just like this one,
Everybody
but
saying him right now.
Okay.
I think by now they must, when the name must catch up and they must realize that another person.
yeah.
Everybody put that name first.
He was a very flamboyant rider.
This race of Podium and say hello.
But you know what? Everything's in the Bible.
I can't even pronounce
Once
the
you-
first.
In the Bible, but you have to.
Including this?
Yeah. Well, no, the Alfred Parks. Some of the Alfred Parks one.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But whoever is winning is us, cyclist or cycling fan.
Yeah.
He was a popular guy back in the days. Very jovial.
Yeah.
He has passed.
Yeah, he has passed. Yeah, he has passed away in the U.S. He migrated to the U.S.
Not very long ago, either.
Not very long ago, too. I don't remember the year, but
Within the last 6 years, I want to say.
I don't know what I nickname because I put a nickname out, but I don't know.
No, we don't want a nickname.
folks,
First name.
yeah, get the first name because Georgian. Only like me and the one remember he nickname.
And he has a unique first name.
Yeah, unique first name.
So you're not confused that. Once you say the name, spelling not to be correct, but close.
Yeah, close enough.
Does you know somebody who had his name right now? I deal with cycling.
Yes, true. Yeah, he was my teacher.
You're trying to get a
Clue. Yeah, he was good.
He's a clue.
Blows you.
Yeah. Actually, could be our next clue. He had umbrella weathers, right? So you give more clues.
Yeah.
He made him the biggest one, and then I probably
I
the
don't want that load, but I want it. If I start load, then I get it quick. If it take long,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
There are 3 minutes because I've been 10 to 9.
All right. So now what? 2 minutes or so, I give a clue.
Well, some give a hit.
Oh, you got hit? Okay.
He said he worked at home.
Okay,
At
yeah,
home.
that's true. It's a bit,
Ah.
what's the younger?
He grew up on Vernon Street.
Yeah.
That's a clues,
Yeah,
people.
the younger folks now really. Somebody know. I said, what have vocals that not exist anymore?
I think the last place he lived before he went to was Vernon Street. Is that? Got it?
I don't think so. It's on the name really close to somewhat. I know that because they clearly have a different pronunciation.
Okay.
Unless
Your clue might be needed.
Yeah.
maybe-
Bugle. The
Yeah.
clue is bugle.
Okay.
Blow the bugle.
Alright, there we go. Yeah.
Got it?
Alright, let's
See?
All right
Hey,
then.
what? Yeah, I'm gonna put this.
The merits?
The merits
Them
Thy nickname?
Thy
nickname?
Them big.
them Russian.
What I nickname?
I said Arlen put the merits or something, or you mean try put
No.
No. Wait, you know something? I asked somebody to my nickname for you.
Them Yosha.
Them Osha, the full name, them Osha, full name. But he had a nickname. Holiday and I remember that nickname. They're good, but
Elston, what was Dembe's nickname? Elston?
yeah, maybe I'll send help us.
no.
Elston, I don't know. Kenny Elston are good friends. Was good friends. Them.
He had a younger brother who ride the first cross country and he did excellent too. When he ride the first cross
Remember his
country.
name?
We just call him Junior, but I remember the first name.
Osha, no.
Osha, yeah. Just call him
Junior
Junior. You just call him Junior Osha. But maybe Arlen could help me and tell me what the name of the brother that right. I think both of them passed away now. Both of them passed away.
Unfortunately.
But they were very they kept cycling exciting back in the days. They were they were fighters and come out and war. Them made us be a pacer.
So the Henderson, so we're right
Kind of give.
Leonard.
Okay. So Leonard, please show up the Constitution Park Saturday morning and present your ID and pick up those barbecues. If I'm not sure, I think Mr. Helen Morales one last week. So yeah, the 4 he can collect, I believe.
Wow.
I want to hang out because I'm probably going to get one barbecue and then people come pick up. Because I'm kind of barbecue.
Next question.
Okay, next question. Okay, this is outside of Alfred Park's question.
Oh, that's not Bolida.
Where the Bolida?
Okay. Wait, no. No, I do the Bolida now.
Yeah, I did the Bolida
Bolida
now.
now and then we did that one last.
Okay. Okay, pick a number, lead a number, pick a number between 55 and 75.
I win 3 delicious barbecue again. Big up Mr. Kevin Logan, Oswald Bowman, and the Alfred Parks Memorial Family Foundation.
Between 55 and 75.
I wonder what Alfred did say for know the legacy that he have left behind. If he could. Yeah, win already?
Yeah, try again. Oh yeah. See that thing move so fast.
Yeah. That's not that.
I know. See it move so fast.
No.
This ain't that stuff.
That's it, Miss.
Miss Alma.
Miss. You are right. And you know the reason why I use 67, right? This morning was last night there was a horrible crash and around 67 people lost their lives. Yeah. So I want to say condolence to all the family. We don't know the people in Natal, but it's tough. Tragedy there where it happened.
Yeah.
So,
64 in the airlines and 3.
Yeah.
3 helicopter. Yeah. So Miss Alma, I don't know if you can please go get a barbecue, but you have to tell her how you get a barbecue. But your name on the Constitution Park, 3 barbecue. Have somebody pick up.
If not, Andrew is accepting one on behalf of us. We gotta feed the live stream.
Okay.
Yes.
And then the last question. No, this you win one lemon pie, but when you win a lemon pie, you have to please tell when you're comfort because it will be made fresh. So let us know when you win it. I mean when you can pick it up. But if you win that and you also win 3 barbecues, so
and also if you win a lemon pie, I will need a slice.
Oh, the win a slice. So
my favorite. My favorite.
So this is what? That's a 2-part question.
Yes, it's a 2-part question. What place did Keith Enright place in the Junior Cross Country 2024? It's a 2-part question. What place did Keith Enright place in the Junior Cross Country 2024?
So now 2-part.
So double dip.
Double dip, yeah. So 2-part.
Yeah, in the junior and the youth categories.
Some fun questions tonight.
Yeah.
I guess if they give 2 numbers, I don't know which category they refer to.
So then I have to say which category and the category. Yeah.
You have to put the category and the number beside it. I did that.
Miss Alice, I'm going to give it to Keisha's mom, please.
Keisha's mom. Whose mom?
Keisha.
Thing is, one person don't get the answer for this one, but they don't put the category like I
No,
said.
they have to.
Yeah, you have to put it
It could go both ways. It could mean reverse.
Yeah.
So you have
So
to.
you
You
have
have
to
to
be
put the
specific.
category. You have to.
The person put in the thing.
Winner, put it on the screen.
All right, that's all.
That's
Terry and Julia
I don't think.
first.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Yeah. No. That win.
so Anthony, you are the winner of the pie and the 3 barbecues. So just show up, just tell Lex or inform us when you want to pie, so go tell Lex, and then stop at Constitution Park and pick up the tree barbecue.
He's a brother of Keith?
No.
Anthony Miller? Yeah. Nice. Well done.
So that concludes the giveaways. Yes, so we are fast approaching 9 o'clock. Time fly by so quick, when you have fun.
When you're having fun.
I know something with cycling, we could stay all night and talk about cycling. That's why I tell people I enjoy that at the bike shop, right? Because, all day the guys are rolling and they talk and just, like this morning after the race, they talk how difficult the race, how fast the race was. I mean, like Mr. Guns called me, I said, Donuts, I get soaked from head to toe. He said, well, your man say I have to ring out for tennis. The man said, why I couldn't get the pictures in quick because the phone had to dry out all kind of thing before he come in, put me up now. But like I said, being around cycling, sport like cycling, Miss Rita, every day I have fun at this shop, and we want to thank each and everybody. Watch the legacy that Alfred Parks left behind, because you the father cross country final legal member. You say
Yes.
Alfred Parks last year, right? You mean last year, right? Because you're gonna peep and you think you don't see you.
Yes.
But you still love cycling, and watch what you have made. This
We
evolving.
have made.
The whole crew, have this thing have evolved into a massive, and it continues to grow. So everybody know.
Labor of love.
Labor of love, yeah. So,
It's a labor of love.
and I know why I feel special about it, because, like, my grandmother, like my dad grew up through the Wagner's Lane, right? And so Alfred was right, and I didn't realize how close the family was, and then you say we are generation after, and we are here like I said, my dad. That's how I know Alfred Parks, because when I just go to Wagner's Lane and go to my granny and I see and ride through, and then Dickie Bradley live right across from my grandmother.
It was I looked at it like this, like when cross country came. Remember, Dickie was a commentator,
right?
And it always felt like we had our own personal commentator. Fun times.
Yeah.
But like I said, the sport is coming back to its glory days. I'm excited for the federation this year, and Belize in particular. We are getting to host the Caribbean Championships this year. So that is another big thing.
Right.
So that's in October.
October, right?
Yeah. So looking forward to that.
I'm sorry, international guys in
yeah.
these countries.
Yeah, and with that being said, there's the calendar is full, right? So
Calendar is full.
We know that obviously the Alfred Parks race is a significant race and should be one of those target race for our athletes, being that the prizes are so attractive. But in preparation for that race, February 14th through the 16th,
Valentine's Tour.
we have the annual Digi Valentine's Tour. So that should be exciting with all these teams fighting for that #1 position and trying to dethrone the current #1 team, in my opinion, G Flow currently. So, but I know that the other teams will probably have something to say about that. And after that takes us into the Alfred Parks race, and another big race on the calendar would be your March 16th, which is the 44th edition of the annual West Track Bongopan Cycling Classic. And we're doing the going back to the original route, which is the Belize City Bongopan and back to Belize City.
Wow.
Because
Nice.
I know it.
We're doing it in reverse.
Yes, it was another big one on the calendar before cross country would be the Rumbling Tropics.
Yes, I like that. Rumbling
that
Tropics.
Yes.
Sometimes tiger.
That's a grueling 150-mile race in the coastal Hummingbird and then on to Belize, and that's sponsored by the Honorable Anthony Mahler and BTV.
Nice.
So
Pick up yourself.
yes.
You know something? I love Mr. Mala, his passion towards sports, towards he he not playing no role in a sports, right? But I mean,
No.
but
he
he
was very
contributed so
generous,
much. Yes.
Yes, well, he's always been.
willing, yeah.
Yeah, good friend of mine and an ex-classmate. We used to play basketball together. Both of us graduated from SJC, but we've stayed a little close since I moved back to Belize. And he has always been supportive of
Very
sports in
good.
general.
Right.
Being football, right? He had a team there that won championship. Basketball as well. I think he owned a franchise there, and obviously cycling. But not only but with a smart team.
Right.
Smart team. He was behind that team as well, but now, his name is directly associated with the Anthony Mala, the Alliance team. And he's very proud of putting together this race with his team, Rumble in the Tropics, with the BTB team. And he had requested, if he could be on the show.
Of course, Mr. Mala, we are welcome you.
Yeah, I told him, with open arms. So he's going to be on the show in the next couple of months here before the race to present the actual race itself, and perhaps introducing some of his riders to the cycling community. So that's fantastic. And they're also BTB is also Ms. Reeds and Dona's a big part of this Caribbean Championships.
Yes.
They have committed. He told me a number. I don't want to discuss that, but they've committed a significant amount to the budget already.
Wow.
The race itself is significant in what it's going to bring to the country, not only to cycling, as it's a big economic,
Absolutely.
It's a big economic sale, tourism, hotels, vendors, so his contribution towards that and his input.
Yeah, definitely.
Really appreciated.
Yeah, and you know what? Like we were having a conversation earlier that because we're going to do, and I'm speaking this into existence, because we're going to do so well and at this event and highlight Belize, right, as a host country, because we're going to do so well on the international level that perhaps we're going to put ourselves in a good position
it's very significant.
For future races.
Yeah.
Pan Am Games, perhaps we can host that. And I think historically, I don't think the government of Belize has seen the value when it comes to a overall economic perspective. Would you agree with me on that? And I think Anthony is doing a good job of showing that value and selling that value from a tourism perspective. They're also going to do another thing on the which we talked about, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more, but he's planning a Grand Fondo.
Okay.
And he's going to be partnering up with ex-pro athletes like Mark Cavendish or even Peter Sagan to host a Grand
Thomas.
Geraint Thomas to host this in Belize.
Man.
So, Ms. Reed's going to be a part of it.
Oh, that's
Of course,
It can't happen without Queen of cycling. But these are things that we're going to talk about more, and it's exciting, right? So I just wanted to mention those races leading up to cross country, and it should be fun. I'm excited about it.
Exciting new one this year also is the Miguel Brother race.
Yes, that's
Brothers
it.
race.
September
I am
7th.
the course though. I am hoping and wondering because they're paving the road between San Ignacio and Benque. It's not finished.
Oh, okay.
So I am hoping that maybe by
Then
then
it's
it is,
ready,
'cause they
okay.
have about 3 to 4 miles left, and the constant rains have been pushing that back a bit. So that should be a monster race. That's crazy terrain.
Yep. The rolling
From the
hills.
beginning, so I think scatter right at the beginning. Yeah, at the beginning of the race, because you go San Ignacio into Benque, and that terrain itself that is.
I work on 2 more at least or 3 more phrases for use for the catchable. I think I have one already, but I know I just want to make sure you rhyme properly, right? And cyclists.
I rhyme. I have to check with Skullman.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I extend out to I may mention in the past that I want to do an e-biography for all cyclists once they ride the race, and I think I extend out to fans to come by the bike shop.
That
even
segment
after
with Keith today
right.
was very nice.
So I want to do it for. So I tell you not shy for camera because they're live. We record it, upload it to YouTube and Facebook. Drop in, coming in a jersey, and I even ask fans to come in and say a few words. It not be a long thing. It be 5 or 10 minutes max, and it could be multiple person could come in, just come in a jersey, but come after work time. When I set the camera and do the recording, and then your fans say, we can just build the sport. You know, people can say, oh yes, I remember see that young man on the YouTube. Yes, and so we want to keep it going now. So we extend to all cyclists. Hopefully, I carry my camera when I go, like some of the district, I could do some, so you know, record it and then post it up. So cyclists, you're welcome to stop by and get your moment to be on the TV.
Excellent. And you know what? The other thing I wanted to add, in the last, like, well, 6 years ago, 5 years ago perhaps, the elite guys were asking for races. You remember? They were like, well, we're not racing.
Too much race now.
No, I would say too much, but it's nice to see an influx of, and not only just race per se, filling the calendar, but quality events. Good quality events with good prizing and well organized and all that good stuff. So I am happy about that. Thanks to all the organizers and sponsors of these events to jump on board. It's not easy. It's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
It's a lot of work, guys. So show, and you guys do a good job, but please show support for the organizers, because that's the only way we're going to continue to keep excited to give back to you guys, because in essence, that's what we're doing these events for. For example, the Bernice Reid race was created around giving back, right? So we want to make sure that cyclists are appreciative of those events and really look forward to racing those events, so we can give back to you guys, just as the Alfred Parks race and the Alfred Parks Foundation. You guys are doing a fantastic job as well to change lives of people, people that are winning scholarships and getting opportunities, for example, to go on these national teams. I mean, that's a life-changing event and something I'll remember for a long time. So me personally, I just want to continue thanking all the organizers, everyone that's behind these special event races. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for your contribution. Thanks to all the donors.
Yes, cannot be done without it.
Yes.
Cannot.
And Ms. Reitz, being someone that's organized these races, you see the names and it's always some of the same names
names that you can rely on.
Yes, so we want to thank people for that, right? Really, I know I'm very, very appreciative of that. That I know folks are gonna, when we put our name to something, they're gonna back us up, and donors have the same experience as well. So you guys know who you are. I know some of you like to stay in the shadows, but from the organizers, we definitely appreciate the support, because without no matter how great of individuals we are, and we want to do this, without the finance, it becomes very challenging. So thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.
Well, look like we're out of time. Time to go. Ms. Reitz, you want to say your final closing words before we leave our studios?
Like I said, I want to thank you guys for having me here tonight. I want to thank everybody in our committee. Again, I want to invite all the guys to line up, the fans to come out and support the race. I want to thank my family, my co-workers. I drove down today. I had to leave work early just to make sure that I was here on time tonight. So, yeah.
You will?
Fantastic. We don't have one keep business. But yes, one of the words that every week that I repeat is gratitude, right? Thank you guys very much. And tonight we'll start with thanking you, Ms. Reitz, for being a part of this show. Obviously, you make the show 10 times better when you're on it. So we look forward to your next appearance. We really appreciate all the kind words and the hard work that you and your family, the entire family, obviously, because it's not you can't just do it by yourself, right? So I definitely want to thank them as well for helping you and helping the whole Alfred Parks Foundation to bring this into fruition for the riders and for the viewers. Thanks to you guys, you know, the viewers who every Thursday night loyally you tune in and you make the show exciting, interesting, you participate. We want to thank you for your commitment. You know, it's our pleasure to give back to you guys the little bit we know about cycling and sharing you know, whatever we can about cycling to you. So thank you very much for that. Andrew, thank you very much for allowing me the platform here to push you know, our agenda of, you know, the love for cycling, the passion that we have for sports. George and Lex and Dee in Chicago, thank you guys very much for all your hard work behind the scenes for bringing this show to reality every Thursday night. And with that being said, we look forward to having another fantastic show next Thursday.
Yes.
In closing, I want to say a big thank you to the fans. Like I said, all the calls and message you get, you know, saying what awesome job we are doing, keeping cycling alive, whether it be sponsors, cyclists, media. You know, the only way we can keep cycling alive as a team, and everybody on a team, because without the cyclists there, we don't have no race to cover. Without the sponsors there, we can't have the races there. Without the streaming fans now, so without the media houses, you know, and so we definitely want to say a big thank you to all you guys. Thanks to all the nice prizes given out on the show every Thursday night. Really appreciate it. I sometimes lost for words, you know. The love people show. I mentioned to the guy at Channel 5, there's no way you might get me in front of a camera or, you know, commentating, but it seems that, you know, I was led in this direction because, like I mentioned, I came in touch with Alfred Parks, I came in touch with Dickie Bradley. I went to Las Vegas, I came in touch with the great Phil Liggett, Bob Roll, and the guys where do commentary and bicycle race, and I can't believe that, you know, I would fall in that category. And that one good feeling, like I tell people that this will make I feel young and alive again. I you know, every day I get up, look forward to talk about bike, fixing bike, and it's something beautiful. And like I said, I will continue. And again, thank you guys for always supporting my family. Like I said, George, you guys, you definitely play a big role in the studio here. Miss Reeds, your entire family, the love you guys show us. I don't have words to explain our gratitude and thanks. And last but not least, my beautiful wife, who always, you know, be there for me, thick and thin. She'll be right there supporting me, and you know, she knows this is my passion, and she, you know, compliment my my love for the sport. So with that said, folks, have a blessed, safe night, and see you Sunday. We're out.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn.